were having the midnight fling. The merry-making was in full swing. They shrieked themselves into a cheerful trance when the skeleton in the closet started to dance. A goblin giggled with fiendish glee. A shout rang out from the big banshee. Amazement was in every ghostly glance when the skeleton in the closet started to dance. All the witches were in stitches while the steps made rhythmic thumps, and they nearly dropped the broomsticks when he tried to do the bumps. You never heard such unearthly laughter or such hilarious groans when the skeleton in the closet rattled his bones. Oh yeah!
All stand around and stare, and if you ever want to take a look, you'll find an old caretaker there. When you step inside, he tells a tale of ghosts that whine and wail, running round about the place at night, and this is how he tells his tale. Oh, hear that bogey wail, up and down the scale, creeping in and out of every room. Bogey wail, what an awful wail, guaranteed to fill your soul with gloom. Kind of freezes you, then it kind of teases you, that mysterious road makes you panicky when you hear that minor moan. Bogey fears make you strain your ears when you're on your own alone at night. Here it comes, nearer yet it comes, filling every marrow with fright. A sort of sneaking round, a freaking round, you long to see the moonlight pale. Every night, when you dim the light, you can hear the bogey wail.
Squeak and the windows creak and the ceilings leak, 'cause the roof's antique and you hear a shriek and your legs feel weak. It's the haunted house. There's a dismal moan like a weird trombone, and the old ham bone is suddenly thrown. You are all alone with the great unknown in the haunted house. There's only one good spirit, it's the spirit in the bottle. With shaking hands you pull the cork and pour some down your throttle. There's a clank of chains and the smell of drains and a gory stain where the Duke was slain. If you've got chilblains and varicose pain in the haunted house. From the old oak beam hangs a corpse you seem to feel a wet stream with a sinister gleam, and you wake with a scream from a horrible dream of the haunted house. But a cavalier with a dreadful leer tries to disappear through the chiffonier, and you cling with fear to the chandelier. It's the haunted house. The air is full of clammy claws that clutch you by the collar, so gargle night and morning just in case you have to holler. There are lights and slights and awful frights in flesh-pink tights, but at dead of night comes a woman in white, so you're quite all right in the haunted house. When the old church clock strikes 12, there's a knock with a sudden shock. You remember the lock on the door is a crock. Oh, why do you mock at the haunted house? It's as black as pitch and your eyeballs twitch in the darkest niche. It's a dirty witch and the lighting switch is out of reach in the haunted house. When the slavey spills the gravy, why is she so pallid? Something poked her in the pantry when she fetched the salad.
I'm filled with dread, yes, I'm nearly dead. I saw a head underneath my bed. Come out if you can, I can do with a man.
In the haunted house.
You'll find them easy to lose, dancing the devil away. Just grin and don't let him in whenever he tries to get under your skin. Pick up your feet and begin dancing the devil away. That evil spirit is nothing but the voodoo. Just stamp your feet on the ground and shake your hoodoo. Now that you know how it's done, keep out of the shadows and stay in the sun. Come on and join in the fun, dancing the devil away.
Gather all around me, little pickaninny boys. Ooh, ooh, don't you hear that scary, can't you hear that scary noise? Listen to that awful moan, I guess you better run on home.
The Boogie Man is here.
Hurry up and go to bed and cover up your woolly head.
The Boogie Man is here.
Don't you never let him get you from your mammy's door, 'cause mammy loves you so. Get you run and don't look back until you get to Patty Shack. The Boogie Man is here.
Boogie Man is gone now.
haunted by the echo of your last goodbye. The house is haunted by the memories that refuse to die. I can't get away from a vision that brings intimate glimpses of intimate things. A voice in my heart like a torch sings. I wonder who's kissing her now. The house is haunted by the echo of your favorite song. The place is cluttered up with roses that have lived too long, much too long. The ceiling is white, but the shadows are black. A ghost in my heart says she'll never come back. The house is haunted by the echo of your last goodbye.
The smallest witch you ever did see just peeked through the window and looked at me. I waved once or twice, but very soon she jumped 3 times and flew to the moon. The smallest witch you ever did see just peeked through the window and looked at me. I waved once or twice, but very soon she jumped 3 times and flew to the moon.
High up on a windy hill stands an old log cabin still. That's the place where I used to dwell. Now just about a year ago, when the ground was thick with snow, something happened. Listen while I tell. I met the ghost of old man, I met the ghost of old man, I met the ghost of old man Mose. I met him once, I met him twice, I've never been so scared in my life. Oh, that ghost of old man Mose. He's a haunting, he's a haunting, he's all the things that I don't want to know. He's the meanest ghost in town, when he laughs the walls come down, that ghost of old man Mose. All was quiet, the house was still, suddenly the room was chill. A muffled knock-knock sounded in my ear. No one there, well what do you know, just some footprints in the snow. Brother, I was petrified with fear, 'cause I met the ghost of old man, I met the ghost of old man, I met the ghost of old man Mose. I fell right down too scared to stand, someone touched me on the hand. Oh, that ghost of old man Mose. He's a haunting, he's a haunting, he's all the things that I don't want to know. That guy's got the coldest touch, enough's enough, but that's too much, that ghost of old man Mose. Chairs and tables floated round, couldn't move, was muscle-bound, felt like Daniel in the lion's den. Suddenly, an awful clang through the old log cabin rang. Mo had kicked the bucket once again. I met the ghost of old man, I met the ghost of old man, I met the ghost of old man Mose. I heard a noise like rifle fire, then my teeth began to tire. Oh, that ghost of old man Mose. He's a haunting, he's a haunting, he's all things that I don't want to know. Ghostly cackles in my ear, man, I must get out of here from that ghost of old man Mose. Gradually before my eyes a ghostly form materialized, the figure of an old man with a frown. He gave one of his eerie cackles, boy, that freed me of my shackles. I was up and on my way to town, 'cause I'd met the ghost of old man, I'd met the ghost of old man, I'd met the ghost of old man Mose.
chills were running down my back as I made for the railroad track from that ghost of old man Mose. He's a haunted, he's a haunting, he's all things that I don't want to know. If you're looking for a cabin, mine's there just for the having with the ghost of old man Mose. Don't look now, but who's that standing behind you? The ghost of old man Mose.
Halloween, Halloween, hot jack-o'-lantern, it's Halloween. Apples hanging high, there's a big pumpkin pie in the sky. Children sing, children waltz, who gives a darn if your face is false? Jump on your broom like a witch, go and toss all your gloom in the ditch. Go out on the street for a trick or a treat, you're a cinch to strike it rich. Halloween, Halloween, all other holidays fall between. The night of All Hallows, so light up the tallow and make it a bright Halloween. Doorbells, it's Halloween. While you build a fire, someone lets the air out of your tire. Owls and bats, howls from cats, may scare the buttons right off your spats. Don't be afraid of a ghost, for the ghost may be merely your host. Go out on the street for a trick or a treat, it's the same from coast to coast. Halloween, Halloween, all other holidays fall between. So saddle your sorrow till after tomorrow and make it a bright Halloween.
Spooky night, the moon was glowing, candy sweet and pumpkin showing, goblins laughing in their glee, witches cackling round the tree, ghosts are swinging up on high in the eerie midnight sky. Oh, it's Halloween night, hike, dance and sing underneath the moonlight glow. Feel the spirit take control. Bats are flying, shadows creeping, children's laughter can be reaping. Zombies tap their dusty feet, clowns do juggling trick or treat, vampires dancing in the night, monsters jumping left and right. Oh, it's Halloween, a night to dance and sing underneath the moonlight glow. Feel the spirit take control. dressed up in fright, never doubt. Join the roar, the night is young. Keep the spook, the dance is strong. Oh, it's Halloween, the night to dance and sing. Underneath the moonlight glow, feel the spirit take control.
Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. Better give a treat that's good to eat if you want to keep life serene. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat the whole night through. Little scalawags with fiendish gags can make it tough on you. So when ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell on your front door, better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. When the pumpkin shells cast evil spells, your little white house turns green. Your little white house turns green. Your little white house turns green. Every post is a ghost if you got a witch's brew. And if you want your gate to circulate, oh, we can do that too. Trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat, trick or treat for Halloween. When ghosts and goblins by the score ring the bell on your front door, you better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true. So when ghosts and goblins by the score ring your bell or pound your door, better not be stingy or your nightmares will come true.
Spooky shadows and a grin, goblins dancing in the rain, trick-or-treaters spin such a scene. It's Halloween. Join the spooky ring. Ghostly whispers all around.
Candy's in a heap.
Ebony monsters making haunted sounds. Watch the shadows creep. Costumes shining in the night. A ghoulish delight. It's Halloween.
Chris Ballum
such a scene. It's Halloween.
laughter and scream.
Join the spooky dream.
Swing through the sky.
Blue sky.
Witches riding
Hiding high.
underneath the moon.
The moon.
Spirits start their tune.
It's Halloween. Such a scene. It's Halloween. Join the spooky dream.
A little boy climbed an apple tree, reached for an apple, then solemnly an angel spoke and the boy came down, and as he landed on the ground, up jumped the devil dressed in white, up jumped the devil so polite, and every time he turned around, up jumped the devil in the white nightgown. He said, son, why don't you listen to me? Let me push you back up that apple tree. What you get your hands on belongs to you. Who's gonna miss an old apple or two? The devil's words stuck in his bean. The boy ate the apple and the apple was green. And after that, he lay awake all night long with a tummy ache.
Mommy, my tummy hurt. Mommy, my tummy hurt.
I understand, son, but you shouldn't have ate those green apples. I know what happened. Up jumped the devil dressed in white. Up jumped the devil so polite. Now if temptation gets you down, don't listen to the devil in a white nightgown.
Who's there? Who's there? Up there on the stair. Beware, beware. I hear somebody coming up on his toes. Oh, look there he goes. Why, Mr. Ghost is going to town. He takes his cane, his gloves, and his hat, and like a cat, he hurries down the alley. The moon is bright, and this is the night when Mr. Ghost is going to town. He's feeling great and he can't be late. He's got a date to do a little stepping. He'll shake his bones to hot saxophone, 'cause Mr. Ghost is going to town.
goes to town.
He's feeling great and he can't be late. He's got a date to do a little stepping. He'll shake his bone to hot saxophone, 'cause Mr. Ghost is going to town.
Behind you. Look behind you.
Squeak and the windows creak and the ceilings leak and the roof's antique and you hear a shriek and your legs feel weak. It's a haunted house. It's a dismal moan like a weird trombone and the old ham bone is suddenly thrown. You are all alone with the great unknown in the haunted house. There's only one good spirit, it's the spirit in the bottle. With shaking hands you pull the cork and pour some down your throttle. The clank of chains and the smell of drains and the gory stain where the duke was slain. If you've got chill flames and varicose veins in the haunted house. From the old oak beam hangs a corpse you seem to feel a wet stream with a sinister gleam, and you wake with a scream from a horrible dream of the haunted house. But a cavalier with a dreadful leer tries to disappear through a chiffonier, and you cling with fear to the chandelier. It's a haunted house. The air is full of clammy claws that clutch you by the collar. So gargle night and morning just in case you have to holler. There are lights and slights and awful frights in flesh-pink tights. By the dead of night comes a woman in white, so you're quite all right in the haunted house. When the old church clock strikes 12, there's a knock with a sudden shock. You remember the lock on the door, there's a crock. Oh, why do you mock at the haunted house? It's as black as pitch and your eyeballs twitch in the darkest niche. It's a dirty witch and the lighting switch is out of reach in the haunted house. When the slavey spills the gravy, why is she so pallid? Something closer in the pantry when she fed the salad.
I feel with dread, yes, I'm nearly dead. I saw her head underneath my bed. Come out if you can, I can do with a man
in the haunted house.
Tonight is Halloween, tonight is Halloween. So ride you witches through the sky, ride your broomsticks, ride them high. Tonight is Halloween. Tonight is Halloween, tonight is Halloween. So ride you witches through the sky, ride your broomsticks, ride them high. Tonight is Halloween.
I'm a phantom, I'm a goblin, I'm a very wicked ghost. But conditions are the worst we've ever seen.
When we look at all the headlines that they print from coast to coast,
we're afraid to leave the house this Halloween.
When the kids came home from school on roller skates or wagons,
it was sport to follow them and make a noise like dragons. Now the kids in rocket ships go roaring through the clouds. Oh, I tell you, we are shaking in our shrouds. I'm a demon, I'm a werewolf,
I'm a snapping, snarling spook.
And it used to be a pleasure to be mean.
But if children love that groaning from a box they call the juke, we won't leave our haunted house this Halloween.
Fancy turns to love, and when the day is Halloween, is love she's thinking of. When the harvest moonlight gleams, she will find him in her dreams. So make a wish upon a star, and it will see you through. When the harvest moonlight gleams, she will find him in her dreams. So make a wish upon the star, and it will see you through. From the black lagoon, though fate now keeps us countless miles apart, I was stuck to this creature like an old harpoon, but he fled, leaving me a broken heart. How I loved to caress him when I thought he cared. I'd press my fingers to his scaly hide, but he gave up the happiness we might have shared. And in Finn, treading water side by side, oh, I'll never forget, we were splashing along while the band played our song. My water wings were filled with love for him, when upon this slimy bounder spied a young flirtatious flounder, and left me there to sink or swim. How I pine for the creature from the black lagoon, though his return is but a futile wish, and I'm left with the echo of our favorite tune, and the faintly lingering fragrance of fish. The eel, the heel, the trout, the lout, the cod, the clod, creature from the black lagoon.
On October 31, when the sun goes to rest, it's the night of Halloween when fun is at its best. As we say farewell to gloom, Mrs. Witch rides a broom. Every pumpkin round the place becomes a funny face. Dressed in white the spirits howl, goblins crawl here and there. Off the shelves come tiny elves, better beware. Pretty jack-o'-lanterns glow everywhere that you go. There is fun for everyone, October 31. Fun! Fun! There is fun for everyone, October 31. Fun! Fun! There is fun for everyone, October 31.
something moaning in the old oak tree. There's something groaning in the old oak tree. But I'm not scared, for I'm safe inside. I'm not scared, but I think I'll hide. There's something sitting on the porch out there. There's something grinning on the porch out there. But I'm not scared, for I'm safe inside. I'm not scared, but I think I'll hide. There's something howling on the fence out there. There's something yowling on the fence out there. But I'm not scared, for I'm safe inside. I'm not scared, but I think I'll hide. There's something flying through the air, on a broomstick gliding through the air. But I'm not scared, for I'm safe inside. I'm not scared, but I think I'll hide.
What da 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 deo 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 what a woo woo in a house upon a rock along the countryside. At precisely 12 o'clock, the spooks began to ride. Swinging at sea and 12 ticks, swinging at sea and hot licks, with the medium in trance. How the horns begin to dance. Oh, wa-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo. Swinging at sea as 5 men, swinging at sea as jive men. When the trumpet blasted off, all spooks began to shout. Oh, wa-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-doo-wah-doo-day. That music came through so sweetly low down, yet nobody knew who was riffing around. Oh, swinging at the CS black coat, swinging at the CS blue notes. Why, the trumpet could have won a cup. His jiving brought the CS up. And who do you think did the tune so well? No one else but Gabriel. Oh, swinging, swinging at the CS. Black cats, yellow cats, gray cats, blue cats, all the hats from miles around. Swinging, 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 swinging at the CS.
Here comes a flying saucer, flying out of the moon. Here comes a flying saucer.
Well, Jack, we all are doomed.
My, you better run. Son is the man from the moon, you better jack. Jack is the man from the moon, you better blow. Joe is the man from the moon, you better run. Is the man from the moon, yes, you better run. Son is the man from the moon, you better jack. Jack is the man from the moon, you better blow. Joe is the man from the moon, you better run. Is the man from the moon.
Well, we were walking down the street. Something shabby appeared. Good thing we had our sneakers on.
Yeah, they really got out of there. You better run. Son is the man from the moon, you better jack. Jack is the man from the moon, you better blow. Joe is the man from the moon, you better run. Is the man from the moon.
Well, look into a building, not much time to spare. whatever it is that's chasing us.
Came whirling through the air. Better run. Son is the man from the moon. You better jack. Jack is the man from the moon. You better blow. Joe is the man from the moon. You better run. Is the man from the moon.
Well, look out my window.
My.
See if it was clear.
Oh.
Slammed and locked my window.
Why?
Never had a tree out there.
Yes, you better run. Son is the man from the moon. You better jack. Jack is the man from the moon. You better blow. Joe is the man from the moon. You better run. Is the man from the moon.
Look out, Jack, it might be the thing.
Devil you may be.
Devil you may be. Oh, when I look into your eyes, you have the power to hypnotize me. So devil you may be.
Devil you may be.
With my fixed emotions, I hope love and all of my devotion. If you would tell me, I would swim the ocean, for you're like an angel to me. You have the power to rule my life, so make me your slave, for I'm at your command. And through these hours I'll wait for you. Oh, tell me, darling, tell me you'll be true to me. Devil you may be. For who could weave such wondrous charms? Come close and hold me in your arms, for you're like an angel to me.
Devil you may be.
I met her down in Louisiana underneath the weeping willow tree. Oh, yeah. Well, I thought that she loved me, but she put her voodoo spell on me. Oh, yeah. Every night when the moon shines bright, guess I'm just a slave. Oh, yeah. I'm just a zombie of love. Guess I'll follow her to her grave. Oh, yeah. In the midnight hour when I'm supposed to be sleeping, Draculena called me and I got to go creeping around. Oh, yeah, creeping around. She hypnotized you when she talked. You know by the way she walked. And if you see her anywhere, then you better beware. Yeah, Draculena, I'm in misery. Oh yeah, Draculena, please set me free. Now when the sun go down, lock your door and throw away the key. and jet black silky hair. Yeah, yeah. And when she smiled with those long white teeth, man, you better beware. Oh yeah. In the midnight hour when you're supposed to be sleeping, Draculena call you and you got to go creeping around. Oh, oh yeah, just creeping around. Oh, I said creeping in the midnight.
Mama, 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 yip, 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 look at that silvery moon. Mama, 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 yip, 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 look at that silvery moon. Silvery moon. Won't you shine tonight? Let your magic light shine. While I'm holding her tight. Silvery moon. In the midst of those stars, make her give me her heart. Although we will never part. Boom, boom, boom. You know I love her so, and I just want her to know. And if you will shine tonight, everything will be alright. Silvery moon, won't you shine tonight? Let your magic light shine. Everything will be Queen of Halloween, Queen of Halloween, Queen of Halloween, Queen of Halloween. Ba ba ba, Queen of Halloween, ba 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 ba, Queen of Halloween, Queen of Halloween.
Faithless girl I've ever seen ever. Queen of Halloween, 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 Queen of
Hobos round the campfire, they tell their tales to you. They sound so fantastic, you can't believe they're true. But pod, they are travelers and cover lots of ground. Listen to their awful story of an old ghost town. The streets are deserted, the buildings tumbling down. Mute as a graveyard, the spooks are chasing round. The cry of the coyote, the only living sound. All the cowboys and their horses left the old ghost town. There stands the old saloon where they drank from noon to noon. Never a thought about tomorrow. Odor of green perfume gone forever from the room. Laughter and song have turned to sorrow. No law and order, the sheriff has gone west. Outlaws cross the border with bullets in their chest. Blue Hill is deserted, on the map it can't be found. That's the ending of the story of an old ghost town. That's the ending of the story of an old ghost town.
In the Tower of London lodges life. The ghost of Anne Boleyn walks, they declare. Poor Anne Boleyn was once King Henry's wife, until he made the headsman bob her hair. Ah yes, he did her wrong long years ago, and she comes up at night to tell him so. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. She comes to haunt King Henry, she means giving him what for. Gadzooks, she's going to tell him off, she's feeling very sore. And just in case the headsman wants to give her an encore, she has her head tucked underneath her arm. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour.
The sentries think that it's a football that she carries in, and when they've had a few, they shout, "His army going to win?" They think that it's Red Grange instead of poor old Anne Boleyn, with her head tucked underneath her arm. Sometimes gay King Henry gives a spread for all his pals and gals, a ghostly crew. The headsman carves the joint and cuts the bread,
Then in comes Anne Boleyn to queer the dew. She holds her head up with a wild war whoop, and Henry cries, don't drop it in the soup. With her head tucked underneath her arm, she walks the bloody tower. With her head tucked underneath her arm at the midnight hour. One night she caught King Henry, he was in the canteen bar. Said he, are you Jane Seymour, Anne Boleyn, or Catherine Parr? For how the sweet San Perry Ann do I know who you are? With your head tucked underneath your arm.
There was an old woman of skin and bone. She lived on a hillside all alone. She thought she'd go to the church one day to hear the parson preach and pray. But when she got to the churchyard door, she thought she'd stop and rest some more. And when she got inside the door, a ghastly corpse lay on the floor. The worms crawled in, the worms crawled out, through eyes and mouth and ears and snout. The woman to the parson said, I look like this when I am dead. The parson to the woman said, you will look thus when you are dead.
Why do I love you? I love you for your empty, glaring eyes, for the touch of your icy cold lips. I love the way you hold me by my throat, the way you bite me on my neck. That is why I love you. I remember the first night we met. It was at the Transylvania twist party. You looked so beautiful in your brand new coat. And darling, you were the death of that party. I knew it was hate at first sight. And your deadly smile made the stake in my heart go pitter-patter, pitter-patter. And when our fangs locked in a cold embrace, I knew then, darling, that you were the only rule for me. Darling, till life do us part, I love the way you hold me by my throat, the way you bite me on my neck. That is why I love you. I remember the first night we met. It was at the Transylvania twist party. You looked so beautiful.
my friends, to the vampire's ball. Here in Transylvania, in the castle hall. One by one, you'll meet my guests, so don't be frightened, it's all in jest. Hello there, Casamoko, how are you?
I'm trying to do the waddle waddle. So curry.
Very nice, keep at it, my boy. We'll do the twist and the Popeye ooh, the locomotion, mashed potato too. Now meet my monsters, one by one. Oh, I'm so glad they all could come. Igor.
Hello there, Dracula. How are you?
I'm fine, Doctor. What are you doing?
I'm doing the mashed potato.
Oh, goody. I love to do that. Very nice. Keep at it. There is Igor. He's doing the twist. My good friend Caris, he wouldn't miss. The Wolfman does quite a dance. These my friends, all in a trance. Oh yes, my friends. Transylvania twist is old-fashioned now. They're doing the monster mash. For as you know, it was a graveyard smash. The good doctor is doing the mash. For as you know, it was a graveyard smash. All my little pets are flying around. Seems they're also digging the sound. Very nice, my little pets, my friends. Doctor, what are you doing?
I'm trying to do the mashed potato. Oh, children, mash, my children. Oh, goody. I love to do that.
Very nice, Doctor. Enjoy yourself.
far below. On Halloween, Halloween night, Peter McCreep was away. On Halloween, Halloween night, Peter McCreep was away. Well, it couldn't have been 12 o'clock that night, when right down the street runs this ghastly sight of weird-looking things holding lanterns ablaze and singing about all of the trouble they'd made on Halloween, Halloween night. Peter McCreep was away on Halloween, Halloween night. Peter McCreep was away. Well, the black cats were screaming, the witches were screaming, the hobgoblins danced and the pumpkin heads pranced. Peter McCreep at his window above had to cover his ears from that dreadful hubbub on Halloween, Halloween night. Peter McCreep was away on Halloween, Halloween night. Peter McCreep was away. Well, the roosters crowed down all around the town. The hobgoblins dived into holes in the ground. Rooms full of black cats and witches flew home, while the pumpkin heads knocks out on doorsteps alone. So Peter McCreep went straight into bed and to sleep. So Peter McCreep went straight into bed and to sleep.
You got bats. Oh, you got bats. You got bats in your belfry. If you think I'll wait for you. You got bats. Oh, you got bats. You're talking to me, baby. You got bats in your belfry. If you think I'll wait for you. I got me a sweet little girl, the cutest thing in the world. I'm gonna pull the wool over her eyes, put me on a big disguise, and go out a walking and talking all over town. What's that you said? You got bats. Oh, you got bats. You ain't talking to me, are you, baby? You got bats in your belfry. If you think I'll wait for you. You got bats. Oh, me. Oh, you got bats. You got bats in your belfry. If you think I'll wait for you. I got me a cute little girl, a cutest thing in the world. I'm gonna pull the wool over her eyes, put me on a big disguise, and go out a walking, talking all over town. What's that you said? You got bats. Oh, you got bats. You got bats in your belfry. If you think I'll wait for you. You got bats. You don't mean me, baby. Oh, you got bats. Hey, you're pointing your finger at me. You got bats in your belfry. If you think I'll wait for you.
thing in the world. I'm gonna pull the wool over her eyes and put me on a big disguise and go out a walking and talking all over town. What's that you said? You got bats? Oh, baby! Oh, you got bats. You point your finger at me again. You got bats in your mouth if you think I'll wait for you. You got bats. Oh, you got bats. You got bats in your mouth if you think I'll wait for you.
Shin bone